During public demonstrations, spirits don't always tell the medium who in the audience their message is directly for. It is only through the data points of evidence are we able to find our recipient. In this next clip, you'll see how a mother in spirit led me to her daughter through a series of memories, then opened up more about who she was and why she had appeared. Take a look. I need to acknowledge who here had the bunny rabbit for a pet. They're also making me feel like, too, that, she's telling me that she almost died before she died. I also feel like, too, with my lady, she's talking about being in like an assisted facility or in the hospital or something like this. I'm not in my home. I'm not a happy camper where I'm at.
Well, we did have a bunny rabbit that we thought was a pet, but
okay.
we ended up eating it, so it was
okay.
So, I mean, it wasn't really a pet.
Okay, that's fine.
We tried, though.
So your mom had some kind of, she could have passed before she passed. It's like something happened, came back, and you would understand that she was in some other facility, not at home, and she didn't like it. She hated it. She's telling me she absolutely hated it. Now, I got to tell you, too, that she hated getting old. Yes. She's also making me feel like, too, I want to acknowledge large family. So I don't know if she had lots of brothers or you got, but I need to acknowledge the large family, I also need to acknowledge, too, that aside from eating the rabbit, Easter time itself seems to be important. Because she keeps showing me the Easter egg basket and the eggs in the basket. She's also making me feel like, too, that she had problems with her legs or her feet. Because as I'm walking across the floor here, she keeps highlighting both of those, and she kind of wants to stop me and make me stand still.
Yeah, she used to have to tape her feet.
Okay, her toes.
They hurt so bad.
Okay, yeah, because it's kind of like I don't want to be walking.
Yeah.
Is what she's making me feel like. So stop walking, she says. She's also making me feel like, too, that either you just recently or you're planning to hop on a plane. Is that correct?
Well, I would like to.
No, liking to isn't the answer I'm looking for. Is there a trip planned, or did we just come?
Planning one.
You're planning one. Okay. And this is after the first of the year. And you are getting on a plane to go on this trip. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Because she's like, have a great time on the trip.
Okay.
Would you understand something to do with a hot air balloon?
Yes.
What's that about?
Well, she and I would talk, and she told me that's something she would always like to do.
Okay. Because she just showed me hot air balloon.
Yeah, she couldn't do it.
She couldn't do it, but she would have liked to. Okay, wonderful. Yeah. Now, she's also telling me, too, that as things started deteriorating towards the end there, that she makes me feel like I couldn't get the words out or I couldn't talk. Did she lose her ability to speak?
Yeah, she had a tracheotomy.
Oh, yeah, that would definitely do it. And so she's like, I lost this a bit, but now I've got it back. And now it's like I'm Chatty Cathy.
Yeah.
I also need to acknowledge that I might get this wrong. It's either 3 or 4 pictures that we have in a row.
Yeah.
You understand that? Yes, good. Okay, good. And one of them is her of a little girl?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, good. And she's also, can you validate, too, that after she passed that there wasn't a whole lot of inheritance per se?
No.
But there was a little something there. And she's like, I couldn't give you a whole lot, but I'm thankful for what you could take and what you could get. And I'm just grateful to have been, essentially, she just says, I'm grateful to have been a part of everyone's life. And it's nice to see everyone continue expanding and moving out. And I love it when they do this. Are you the one that's doing the genealogy stuff?
Well, kind of haphazardly, yeah.
Okay, but you are looking into the past of the family line, the family tree. Because as she's talking about seeing everything branching out, she's making me feel like, and I know that somebody is doing that. And so this would be her way of connecting through you and is happy to see that. And she has been seen since she's passed. Is that correct? Yes. She's like, oh, man, I've been noticed.
My grandson.
Yes. Yes, absolutely. Very happy to be noticed. Very happy to be seen. That
He was 2, and he looked over at the other side of the room and said, Gigi.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. But she makes me feel like that it was more than one time, that she's tried it multiple times. So that's cool. But at any rate, she's like, have wonderful holidays. And I will definitely be a part of all that. And you would understand if I were to give you the visual of her putting a crown on her head.
Yeah.
Okay. The Queen of Ceremonies. Thank you. All right.
I was so incredibly grateful that something as simple as a rabbit had such a profound meaning and context with the other data points to reunite this mother in spirit with her daughter in the audience. What this demonstrates is that those in spirits do know the way to communicate, and when we are open to receiving them, evidence of their survival and their love will always get through. Please, if you've enjoyed this video, share it with your friends. Like me on Facebook at Jeffrey Marks Author, and follow me on Twitter. You can also find more information on the spirit world through my best-selling books. Remember, you were born a perfect spirit, so be sure to have a spirited day. See you next time.
Will you be able to understand if I tell you that he collected weird or unusual things? Dead animals would qualify as weird and unusual. He's like, acknowledge the three. So he would not want to miss out on sending his love to everybody there. And I keep working with my fingers, and it's one finger at a time.
Yeah.
It's not widespread, it's a particular spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's kind of like I don't want to be walking, is what she's making me feel like. So stop walking, she says.